Hello and welcome to my game. This is Echo. This is for Game Studio Design 2. At the moment you can see this fog that's going around. This was a suggestion by one of the test players, Jake Brown, to give it more of an atmosphere. I've replaced several of the message boards with these little messages that pop up when you go through a little trigger box. This was a suggestion by Michael Gaffney. The player will get several messages from these ones here and ones that appear in the top left of the screen. The lasers originally were moving and would just restart the player at the beginning of the level, but instead Michael Starr told me to change it to deal damage. The health bar is at the bottom of the screen. As you walk through the laser, you take 10 damage. Some people didn't know what they was meant to do when they started, so these ones here simply let the player know what's going on. As you can see, the door is locked. Message at the top left also informs you. So now you've got to find a switch. Once you press the switch, however, the door shuts, so you have to find another way around. This level is a new level that was created, as most of the feedback I got from the original level was that the original tutorial level was too short. During the game you'll have to use your flashlight to be able to see in the dark. Some places you won't be able to see. This is just a particle effect that was in UE4. All assets that are in this game are ones either I've made or in the UE4 itself already. The player has to find this one here, which is a sign saying elevator above it. This is where the player has to go to in order to advance to the next level. To get to the exit you have to traverse the level through different means. This one you have to go on the elevator. With the fog effect, it makes it difficult for the player to judge what's where and what's going on. Every time the player goes into an elevator, he'll be taken to the next level where his health will be restored to full. This was the original level, tutorial level. There hasn't been much change to it apart from if you now shoot certain objects like these. You now take damage, but using the health pickup you can restore your health. The turrets would also deal damage when they hit the player, but that is disconnected as it can easily kill the player at the moment. Each level has a timer. the timer appears on the screen over there. As you can see, it constantly counts down. Or in the top left, it'll count down as well using a print string. As I've said before, the lasers now deal 10 damage whenever you go through them. In certain parts of the level, you'll be able to find the health pickup. Go to it and it will store parts of your health. Pressing the tab button turns on the pause menu. Quit will quit game, resume will resume gameplay. There are these enemies here which are basically a robot. When you pass through these 2 points, it chases after you and it will deal a large amount of damage. The player has to get to the end of the level on most levels before the timer runs out, otherwise the level will reset and the player will have to start again. Most of the game takes place in the same levels as before in the first handing. At the moment, only the first level has any sound put into it at the moment. If I were to continue making this, I would end up making my own sound effects. Some levels have 2 or more exits you can take to get to the next level. As you can see, this one here, the robot will chase after you, and if he hits you, you'll lose a lot of health. You can see him there chasing after you. The player can run straight through these, it will deal damage. Easiest way to do is just to run straight through. However, if you aren't careful, eventually you'll just run out of health and end up starting the level at the very beginning. Especially with the robots, they deal damage up to 40% damage, so with the lasers dealing 10, you can lose most of your health very quickly, especially if you shoot one of these. This level is a hub level. Every 4 or 5 levels you'll have one hub level which lets you go back to previous areas to retry, as some have 2 or more ways to get to a new level. The main point in my game is that you have more than one way to get to the next level. On this one, you have these ones where it's all about timing and precision. You have to be very careful to stand on each one in the correct time in order to get to the exit. If you fall off, you've got these stairs here which you can just simply walk up to get on to the beginning again. Some levels have these vents here that allow the player to traverse the level very quickly. However, the entrance is hidden, so you have to keep an eye out. This one here, it's very hard to do as you can be dead precise. Watch your timer and just go along dead slow. Or you can take the quick route, which is this one here, where it's all about jumping and speed and accuracy. Some levels, if you use your head, you can find rather quick ways to get to the exit. On this one, I've had to change several times as they move too fast for players to react in time. If I had more time, I would have a difficulty level where you could change how fast they go.